My name is Gervais and I am the Chief Agricultural Economist at Farm Credit Canada. My role is to provide economic analysis to help our customers understand the drivers of agri-food markets, as well as to drive good business strategy at FCC. Russia is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, thanks to its status as the world's largest energy exporter. It has close ties to China, so the continued expansion of the Chinese economy and recent energy agreements between the two countries will help support economic growth. Its economy is also closely tied to the European Union, in part because of the large amounts of natural gas it exports. Despite the European slowdown recently, Europe remains a high-value market, and it is negotiating a trade partnership with Russia. Overall wealth in Russia is increasing, and a middle-class population expands, which has resulted in an increased demand for high-protein foods. As a result, for example, pork and poultry consumption are projected to increase by 12% and 30% respectively by 2021. The country joined the World Trade Organization in 2012, which has the potential to reduce existing export trade barriers and open up the economy further. There are also some challenges, including reducing the state's presence in the economy, more effective control of corruption, and stimulating private investments. Russia and Canada both rely heavily on exports of crops and livestock due to large land bases and relatively small populations. In 2011, Russia produced 11% of the world's barley and sold 16% of the world's total exports. It is also a large exporter of wheat, and soybean production has increased significantly since 2000. Production in Russia has lots of potential to increase compared to Canada because of yields and efficiency are much lower. Because of this, wheat exports are projected to increase by 76% by 2021 over the average volume of the previous decade. One of Russia's challenges is to develop the infrastructure to store and transport grain. According to the 2012-13 Global Competitiveness Report, Russia ranked 101st out of 144 countries on the quality of overall infrastructure. Canada ranked 15th. Traditionally, Russia has used export restrictions to prevent domestic prices from climbing. When Russia restricts exports, it lowers available supplies in the world market, thus providing Canadians with increased grain exporting opportunities. Import restrictions and domestic subsidies have also been used in the past to support domestic livestock production. Going forward, the annual growth rate of meat production is expected to be about 3%, matched by proportional increases in the production of feed grains. While Russia is the fourth largest market for Canadian agri-food exports, there are limited opportunities to expand trade because of similarities between the two countries. One sector which has potential to grow is the pork sector. Russia is a major importer of Canadian pork and is the third largest export market behind the US and Japan. Looking ahead, non-tariff barriers will be important to monitor because they can limit trade potential, such as, for example, the 2012 Ractopamine Protocol.